Alright, a day early and really not what I had planned, but given the new community goal that has just happened within the past 45 minutes, a question that must be answered thanks to, courtesy of Professor Ishmael Palin out in the Maya system, well, you're going to have to know how to land at a station. So, you want to land at a planetary outpost? Here's how you do it. Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in the Maya system, on approach to Darnielle's Progress, situated on Maya A2. I've got the outpost selected. Coming in. If you have a solid line, you are facing the outpost. It is on your side of the planet. If you have a dotted line, it's on the other side. Come in, keep your throttle in the smart zone.
I have a visual.
Thank you, Alex. This is the orientation you want. You want the planet about halfway between the pole and the equator in your relative view here. The blue line is the orbital cruise, the yellow line is the gravity step. That's when you drop from supercruise and go into the glide phase. I'm actually coming in a little slow, but better a little slow than a little fast. Bringing my throttle back up into the smart throttle speed zone there.
On approach.
And if you do it right, it should just pop you out right there. Throttle back to 0.
Welcome, Commander. Please restrict your approach speed and give way to larger vessels.
Copy, tower. Pad 3. Use your thrusters to strafe yourself around. Gear down.
Down and locked.
So when you have your nose pointed down at a planet, you're actually a lot less stable because your ship is trying to balance itself on its retro thrusters. And with certain ships, they've got retro rockets about as powerful as bottle rockets. So, if you want to stabilize yourself, just bring your nose up to 0 degrees. Bring yourself level with the horizon. See? Much more stable now. But you can nose down a little bit without too much buffeting and jostling around. After that, it is just a regular landing pad approach. Take it slow, take it easy. And you'll have no problems.
Landing complete. Dispatching ground crew. Hope we can be of service, Commander.
Okay. Now what? Well, we got to refuel. Outfitting. I wanted a wake scanner because we are going out Thargoid hunting. Or flower ship hunting, or space lotus, or whatever the heck you want to call one of those things. But given the speed of the community goal, I'm not sure we're going to be able to pick up any more. It expires in 16 hours from now. And it's already up to tier 4. And there's no scanners here. Unless I am mistaken, which I don't believe I am. FSD interdictors. Yeah, FSD wake scanners are in the utility mounts. Alright, so if you're going to come out here, make sure you have a wake scanner equipped. Short video today, but you wanted to see a planetary approach. There you go. Actually, we will run one more here. Gear up.
Retracting landing gear.
Depart when ready.
And pardon the bonks. That's Commander Niao dinging me.
You are now beyond the port perimeter. Take care out there, Commander.
Okay. Escape vector for orbital climb out.
I have a visual.
Standard climb out. And straight ahead, you can see Barnard's Loop and the Orion Molecular Cloud Complex. And if you look out the left window, well, now you're blind. Yeah, please don't look at O, B, or A-class stars through a window unless you're wearing some heavy-duty eye protection. Alright. Are we close enough to come back in? That's good. Okay, that's good. So let's set this approach up for coming in from the opposite side. Hello, Commander Delphinium. Okay. There we go. Dotted line, it is on, well, it was, briefly, on the other side of the planet. There we go, we're going to run this approach from this angle. So just do an orbit here, try to maintain a decent distance from the planet. Okay. Continue on a little bit. Roll it around. And that looks like a good approach angle too. You don't want to come down directly on the outpost or the station or whatever.
Orbital flight engaged.
Speed is good. You want to approach the drop zone where it says DRP there on your altimeter.
On approach.
You want to get, well, you want to be at 2.5 meters per second, or kilometers per second. 2.5 meters per second, you'll be here till Christmas. 2.5 kilometers per second. If you hit at, oh, I want to say 10 or over, you're going to have a bad day. Nothing horrible, it's just going to drop you out of Super Cruise and you got to...
AC Kilo Yankee Lima.
Moment.
Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port perimeter.
So, if you cross that gravity step at more than 10 kilometers per second, it's going to crash you out like you went through the exclusion zone of a star or something, or, you know, any other planetary body. And then you have a much longer distance to cover. Falcon to Lacey, Kilo Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Request sent.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 05.
Copy 05. Gear down.
Deploying gear.
And there we go. Two approaches from two very different angles, both with successful landings. And both setting you up for a little bit better odds of success.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Fly safe, Commanders.